Evening guys, how are we doing? Evening Ross, how you doing fella? Hope you're keeping well, been a while. I'm only on once a week now for about an hour at the most when I am on, so I'm not on very often. Evening Paul, how's tricks pal, right? Right, then we better get on with this dark, sleeves up. You've got some more of this bogey shenanigans to get on with. So this is the third one. I did undo the screws because I did forget to put the one with the calipers on. You remember I forgot to screw that on, so I unscrewed it from last time I was on and popped that in and then just re-screwed it back together again. That's all I did, so nothing too fancy, just nice and easy, get it out of the way, get it done, so it's on and sorted, and all them caliper bits and everything else, and the little tanks and everything that we put in it before, and that side. So it's just ready to carry on with the ends. Do these end bits on the end there, and the plate that goes on the front. So we'll be doing these bits here again for a third time, and then I'll be doing it all again once more after that. Working on a Porsche 959 up, cool. So we're going to get building these bits again for bogey number 3. I'll pop that there, look for my parts and take it from there. I was about 2 minutes later than I was going to be for coming online, but there's been an accident up in between this town and the next town, and I messaged the missus to let her know just in case she was driving that way, but she's going a different way, so happy days, she'll be alright. Right, so I'm going to need my magnifying glass, which I've left through there, which I'll go and get. I left my magnifying glass on the shop counter, so right, here we go again. So we want some D sprues, and they are C's. How many C's we need? No, right, so they're all D. Here we go again. B's. Oh, there's C's. How many C's? No. Right. P's. Oh yeah, we've got some P's. P29s, P26, P21, yep, so P18. Let's have a little look. Would help if I had a P sprue, that's an R, not helpful. A bit of a gamble here. D. Oh yeah, we've got some D's. Plenty of D's on here. D26 and D27. That's them two. And that is 26, I believe. Yep. That's that one. That's that one. 27. That one. And I want D15. 30, 22, 14, 15. That piece there. It's got a little bit. You got to get that middle out. There you go. A little bit in the middle you got to get out as well. So there you go. That's a D15. That's that one. That's that one. That's that one. Then I want D37, 36. 37, 36. There you go. And D11 and 12. 11. Oh. That's 12. And the other D's. B's, R's, D6. That's that big bit there. Yeah. Awesome. No one's really talking much, huh? Well, I'm talking to myself. That's that one. And I want D33. I think this one's been hounded before. 31, 33, yep, this one's been done before. There's D34 anyway. So that bit's there. And 35, the re-hook. That bit there. I'm going to need to get another one of these sprues. For that last part. That's the hook that goes there. I'm looking for a sprue like this. Got to have a piece on it. It's not on any of them three. Must be one more here somewhere. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. 7 there. There you go. sorted. And that's that bit there. Now I've got to find the P screws. Here we go again. C. P. And we're looking for P9. P9, there we go. That's that bit. P21. That bit. P18. Like a little figure of 8. Oh, there you got that. What's everybody up to? Apart from obviously Paul, we know what he's building because he's just said. There's that one. And then we'll go on this screw. That one. That bit. Yeah. Quite a lot of bits to this end. I remember it well. That bit. And the figure of 8, that's right. Hey Scott, how you doing, Fred? How you doing, pal? So, that figure of 8 bit goes on there. Right, I'll be 2 seconds, guys, alright. How you doing, alright?
I'm alright.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah, any idea what you're after?
I've got everything, honestly.
Slash park.
It's my bag.
Oh, right.
Hello, I'm in that model shop for the day. It's
Yeah, well, it's for...
What is all the other things he's got up and looking on it?
He's got it,
Right, is it only the place you've got another something like
I've got tanks and cars.
the day, tanks, cars, something I've got better.
Tanks, cars, helicopters, airlines.
Hello, I'm in the model shop in the town. Is there a specific thing that you like? So they like the cars, the tanks, planes. Does it need to be a certain thing that I'm looking for? Like type thing? No? Like, see if I buy something that he's got, would I be able to bring it back?
Yeah, I mean,
if it's not opened, just for them to exchange it?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but I mean, I'd imagine I get all the latest stuff, so I've probably got stuff that he's not got anyway.
No, that's
you know what I mean?
Right, okay, right, that's fine, right, I'll let you go, right? Right,
he's got loads of stuff.
Yeah, I get all the latest
You know that
as and when it comes out. So, I mean, like, I'm pretty much guarantee he won't have that. Do you know what I mean? There's certain things that I know that have only just come out, so that, you know, it's unlikely that he's got. Same with like that's brand new out as well. There's loads of things I've got that are brand new out. It just came out, so just depends on what he likes, really.
Loads of people are into all this stuff, aren't they?
What I can do is give him my card,
Aye.
and it's got the website on it, and you can look through the website if it comes to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm only open the Friday and Saturdays now.
Right.
You know, but I have all the sort of the higher end, sort of nicer stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it's all kind of.
You go on that £50. If
Ah,
it's just you want about just one of the gear ones, it's £6 or something.
I'll see if they've got like a car or something.
The collectible tin ones, they're just in. They're all you know, they're nice. You know, they. You know, the tin comes in handy. You know what I mean?
What before?
You know, they're new in. I did have the Coca-Cola cards, but they came in yesterday and they're all sold already. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I post out online as well, so. The hard one, isn't it?
I know. See, he's got all this up and he's hanging me when he builds them, he puts them up on his he's done
He's
Titanic
probably got
and
that.
shit.
That's an old kit, so he probably knows about that. Do you know what I mean? It's been re-released, but it's an old kit.
Right.
So if he's got a pile half like what mine is in the house, then he's probably got that kit.
No, I know.
I mean, it's a hard one. Do you know what I mean?
Is that cause?
Yeah, that's a new tooling. That's quite new out. That's quite new out. This one's quite new out. These are all within like the last month and a half.
Right.
He won't, unless he's brought that online. He
See,
won't.
I tunnels after I site online, I don't even
Yeah,
know
because that's a new, never been released before kit. So
Right.
you know they're quite new.
I don't
so.
know nothing about
I
them.
would just get something like that. Just that
Is
extra
that not
stuff.
just the same though? Like,
Which harder to build?
Oh,
they're all the same and they really like.
That's 22.
yeah, they're all, you know, that's brand new toolings
26.
as well, so they're good quality kits. Whereas the ones that say vintage classic,
Just go
they're
back.
old moulds which are battered and
But what? That's what
You pick.
I don't
all good fun, huh? I know that's
What
new.
is that?
That's
You're
new.
doing?
Oh, this is it's a thing to make tin. So you make like shed roofs
Okay.
or the fencing, you know, corrugated fencing. But I left it like that so people can see you can make it out of a Dr. Pepper can with one of them.
Alright.
Just as a bit of fun, eh? You know what I mean?
Aye.
Just because you can, isn't it? You know, it's bonkers what you can do. So, that's £26.
Can I get a card,
Yes,
please?
of course you can, yeah, no problem at all. I'll give you a receipt just in case, but like I say, literally that's weeks. It's only been out weeks, so it's unlikely that he's got it.
I don't suppose you can leave. I can't see it. Can I get it?
Yeah, you don't want to get wet out there.
The ladies are good at separating them. I'm rubbish.
What is that behind you?
Static grass to do like
Oh,
all
like
your grass where it all sits upright. You know. I've got everything.
Did you
all
get
sorts of
motorbike ones in?
I do now and again, but they sell really
Because
quick.
he's got quite a collection
They
of
sell
that.
so fast, and the same with the old Ford Escorts and everything.
Aye, on the older cards.
The minute I
Did
get them
you
in,
get one of the cards?
yeah. So I mean, I get like I had the Coca-Cola ones yesterday arrive.
And then
And they
they're
were
gone. Aye.
I sell online.
Aye, as well.
All
Oh,
over
that's
the
fine. I
place,
can
you
give
know
him
what I
the
mean?
card and stuff
But
as well.
it keeps an eye on social media, on Facebook or whatever. I post when stuff's just arrived.
Right, okay.
So then you can see and say,
No,
you can
that's
even
great.
ring up then and say, can you put it by for me or something
Yeah.
like that? You know what I
No,
mean?
that's fine, right, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Alright,
Thank
no
you,
worries.
take
See you
care, see you
later.
later.
Cheers.
Bye.
How you doing, guys? Sorry about that. All good. Been working on the portion. Yeah, got that. Surprised it's taking for that long to empty his wallet. Yeah. All right, Athol. How you doing, chap? All right. Evening, Rich. How you doing? Always got the sales patter, pal. Always got the sales patter. All good fun. So anyway, where was we? On sprue R. Oh no, sprue B. So I'm looking for 13, which is not that one. That's handy. It's not on that sprue. There's one of these here somewhere. So I'm not talking to myself. I've not gone that crazy yet. Right there, it's sprue 13 there. Evening 6th, shall I say. Let's just pop these off while I'm seeing what's happening. There we go, there's them two Bs there. Now I just need to look for the R sprues and then we're good to go. You've really got a big old smile on your face, huh? Some people that come in and they don't know what to expect, you know, and it's like, oh, hang on a minute. I'm just building this one here right now.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yes, 2 meters long, 26 kilos. The barrel is as tall as me on its own. That's a mini me one over there. There's 2 of the bogies there that I'm working on at the moment. I've just finished.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
And that's the next one that I'm working on live on YouTube. That's why I'm talking and not not being,
that's all right.
you know, I'm not talking to myself. The glue's not got to me yet. But yeah, it's big.
Yeah, I'm doing the...
There's a little bit of it. And feel the weight of that.
Jesus. Who makes that?
It's Saw Art, does it? Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing the, well, it's only 172 now, Mike, but the condense, the 2S1, isn't it, the condenser, you know, the Soviet kind of super gun.
Oh,
The
yeah.
It's the, OKB, the Grigorov stuff from
Yeah.
in Bulgaria. But
What scale is that?
it's only 172 now,
Oh,
but geez, it's
that's
a complex model too. It's one of the resin kits, but you need
right.
there's a lot of study into it. But, I need to. We're nearly finished. Now. There's a couple of bits I wanted to sit on for a while and figure out how they went back together. So
I know. All this builds live on YouTube. So
yeah.
it will take a while. I only get an hour a week, you know. So
That's alright.
it is what it is.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, of course. And we put it at 666 because the sign of the devil, ain't it's so big and it's just like, where are you going to put it?
Yeah.
Everyone's just me. Where are you going to put it when it's finished?
Once it, I kind of sticks.
Don't know yet. Yeah, maybe I'll worry about that after. You know, it's like the tank round. Like the door, you know. The pig models one for the tiger tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's why I stick to 172 ones. They're a little bit easier to store, but having said that, I've still got
a few bits and bobs.
Yeah, there's always something with them.
Yeah.
I'll be right. You busy?
Not bad. You know, imagine what. That's the main thing.
Well, that's it, yeah.
I mean, that tiger there, it comes with a cutaway view as well as the normal hole.
Yeah.
So you get the 2 choices.
Yeah,
you can have everything, you know. Short of an extra set of tracks, you could probably build 2 tanks out of it.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, you can get mileage out of them when they're like that. There's so many
Yeah.
bits and pieces.
Well, it's got, I'm pretty sure it's got the full hole.
Oh yeah,
You've got
yeah,
the
yeah.
full hole and the cutaway one.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah,
so,
yeah. Not far off, yeah.
yeah, you're not far off. Still mine is both.
Well, I got that's the newer Airfix one, just the one since 2, which is
Yeah.
a brilliant model, but it was there. It was in Lidl for about €4 or something. We're from Ireland, so
Yeah.
I said I'm not leaving that. So, but I'm
Part of
going.
Ireland? Northern or?
No,
Right.
southern, yeah,
Right, right.
west coast, so
Yeah, yeah.
Galway, so. Yeah.
Just around on post for now, you know. I'll post out to a lot to the north.
Yeah.
Ireland,
Oh
so,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a bit painful something to
Yeah.
redo, but I know, but my grandparents live here, so
Oh, right.
I was in. Well, it was a couple of years ago now. I was in here, but
Yeah.
glad I'm still here anyway. So
I've seen so many faces.
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you to remember.
It's not a bad thing, you know.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah.
All good fun. And you pick the time when it's raining.
Yeah.
You know.
We didn't get too much choice in that, but it wasn't too bad actually. We were out at the Carvers thing in
Yes,
Dora
yeah,
actually
that's
there
right,
this
yeah.
morning. That was the worst of the day, and now we went over to Millport, so we crammed a lot into the day. Really.
Yeah, you've done well, really, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, the Carvers is cool.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I heard about.
It's normally in beef, but they've moved
Yeah.
it, so,
They were saying that.
Yeah.
I know. It's lovely. It's really nice.
different. I like different.
That's it. Yeah.
You liking that 360 Hausa?
It's insane. I was looking at pictures of the other photos.
Oh, right, yeah, there's some on the box as well.
Massive.
Of the original, with the widths and all that kind of shenanigans. There's the original.
Oh, jeez.
You actually see. And then on the other side, with the kit itself, you know, you can see the actual model itself as well. You can see how much is in it. There's a lot to
Yeah.
it.
Jeez.
Yeah. I was actually watching a documentary, something to do with the D-Day landings and that, and it was saying how that they had them in the woods as well. You know, at the point of Hock or whatever it's called, and all that as well. But it was actually further back than what they thought.
Yeah.
They thought it was right on the edge, and it wasn't. It was quite far back.
I remember reading that once. Was it? It might not have been there, but it was something similar. It was definitely on that beach anyway. But they came up expecting to find them, and they had telephone poles just as dummies, and they pulled those back when they actually needed them.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Watching them fire up the grappling hooks and all that, with the ladders connected to it so they could climb up was mental as well. I even got the boat for that as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all sorts of madness.
It's nice. The interesting ones are. Yeah. Like it's nice to do spitfires, hurricanes, and all that, but it's nice when you see something that's you don't see that every day.
Yeah. Well, that was like the Savage that came in yesterday. I've never even heard of it. An AJ Savage. I'd never heard of it before. But when you read into it, it was quite, you know, it didn't make a lot of them.
No, was that Korea or Vietnam?
Korea.
Yeah.
But just different.
Yeah.
But I'd never heard of it. I had to Google it. Because I'm like, oh what? I'd never heard of that.
Yeah.
Not for this one.
Right. We are looking for
The what?
R.
Right. That's definitely not going to be in the back.
D. C. D. With R's. P's.
That's crazy.
P.
You know about a dog smooth?
That's on train track.
trains. The train gun.
Railgun.
It's crazy.
See.
That's crazy.
Oh. D. See every letter apart from the one I'm looking for. Oh, where's R? Oh, there you go, there's R. Need to be one here somewhere. Number 33. 32. Oh, there they are. Found the little guys. Oh, there you go, there's one. There's one. And that one. Sorted. That's that all ready to glue together. Happy days. Right. So we're back to playing with this silly little hook again. Go into there like that. And then that. Like that. I better glue that 'cause I don't, it will be a pain. Every time I assemble one of these, I still can't get over the fact that it's such tiny pieces for such a big model. Right, so that goes on there like that. That goes on there like that. And then that bit. I can see that hole. There it is. Put it on there. Like that. There. Not quite. Oh, get in there. When you. There you go. Sorted. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits. And there's your little. There's a little hook. All good to go. I'll pop that there for a minute. So I'll pop this on there. Like that. And we'll leave that to dry. We'll go and see what's happening. You alright there, yeah?
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, just check one thing. They're small, aren't they? It's just for carrying on the plane.
Yes, yeah, they're acrylic, you know, the little acrylic pots.
But they're
They're gonna
way
be under
less
100.
than-
Oh,
There's
yeah,
John.
Oh, they're fine. They're fine. Yeah.
I have a lotion
They're
that's bigger
little-
than that.
That's fine.
The other thing is, I mean, like aftershaves and all that, you know. Not that you'd want to splash that on right enough, you know.
You look like a special kind of weird then.
You might get some looks. All good fun. That's £40 and 50 pence.
It's that cash actually. Hang on.
No worries. Cash is always good.
Okay, so there we go.
Lovely job, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's good. I'll grab the lines of that too then.
Yeah, you've done really well, to be honest.
Right.
You've done well to come in here as well.
Yeah.
So,
Always a good.
give you a receipt and then that's you.
Oh, yeah.
You want a little bag for that?
No, it's alright.
You
We're
sure?
there, so it's fine.
No worries, there's a
Lovely.
receipt.
Thanks a
Alright,
lot.
buddy. Well, thank you very much. Good
Thank
to
you.
see you. And
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay and whatever.
We'll do. Well, we're going
Yeah.
tomorrow, so it's been a pretty.
Yeah. We would need your armbands if you'd have stayed any longer.
Yeah, well, that's it, yeah.
No worries, you
Thanks a
take
lot.
care.
See you later.
See you again, bye bye. Sorted. Right. That was a nice couple, bless them. Come from Southern Ireland. So I'll put that here in there. Right, what's been said here? Sorry about that. You know how it is. Yeah, we have the Zoom chat if anyone wants to join in. Like Paul says, just give us a shout. Scale Model World, yeah, not long now, eh? I've got Kinloss show to do up in Kinloss. The 11th of October. And then it's Scale Model World Day. And then that's it for the year. Right. That was nice. So they came from Southern Ireland and they've been here. They came in here a few years ago. So they were pleased to still see it here as they were passing through. Oh well, all good. A couple before that, it was a present for their dad, who apparently had everything, so they didn't know what to get. We should do a group build at some point. Yeah, it's I've got so much to do here though, eh? And the big pie at Scale Model World. Well, funny you should say that, Paul. Excuse me. 2026, but we've just applied our group at the Men's Shed, the charity thing that I do. We have just applied to be IPMS registered. So, in that theory, we are hoping to have a table to display at Telford next year, if it all goes through. So, that could be quite interesting, considering you're saying it's your birthday as well. So, that'd be quite cool. You've met the guys, you know. Taking you forever. Things get in the way. Life gets in the way. Everything gets in the way. Lots of things get in the way of the model bench, eh? I mean, look at me today. There was 2 customers there, you know. It is what it is. And that's one pin in. Try and get that other side in. Wherever it is, there it is. And then I can get my little grappling hook in there then, you see. Whatever hook it is. Oh, that's that one in. Now, I remember this well. I had to trim that to get it to fit. I had to trim it last time. Like that. And then line it up. I remember that bit well. You have to trim it and then line it up. Get out of there. That's it. You've got to get that bit right because the hook goes over it. You've got a little frame there with a little pin, you see, and it just there in the middle, and then you've got to get the hook into it and over it, and then this little hook assembly that I done popped in over the top of it. The good thing is I remember doing all this earlier before, so that's how I remembered how it all went, like so. Now, there you go. Happy days. I'll get that in there. Now, all that go in there like that. So, sorted. Right. I'll try and remember what else goes on it now. And that bit goes in there. Like that. And then that one on the other side. Oh. Like that. I remember this being fiddly last time. That's that bit, and this bit goes on there. Like that. We're getting there. We're running out of bits, so we're definitely getting there. And this bit, oh gosh, I remember this bit now. This bit goes in an L shape underneath. Oh, this bit's a fiddly bit because this bit kind of sits in like an L shape. Oh, for God's sake, we'll get it. I remember this now actually. I put a bit of glue on first, so it went tacky when I put it in. I remember now. You've got to get it in there like that, and then you've got to keep it in there in that mad L shape, which is easier said than done. It sticks out underneath. That makes sense. Look, you see how it sticks out through the back there. Look. So you've got to try and get that in that perfect L shape. Like that. It's straight out the back. And all that carry on. Which doesn't have much to hold on to. That's the biggest issue. It's just a little tiny hook to hold on to, which makes it a bit more awkward, to say the least. Because like I say, there's nothing to hold on to. Just a little tiny groove and pop that in there. Yeah. And that one. Yeah. You see it even more on this one here. See? It's just a weird sticky out bit. And this bit, I believe, I don't know how I did this last time. So it goes on there. Nope. Trying to remember where this bit goes. This bit here. Like that. Ah, yeah, up against that. I remember how I done that bit. Yeah, it is there, yeah. Oh. And a little pin at the back. A little tiny pin. And that's it. Yeah. Got a little square peg pin at the back there, where it goes, so you can tell. There we go. So we're pretty much there. Straighten that out. So we're nearly there. I will get this done before we go. And that's where we're at the minute, with all our bits, the hook and everything else. So now I've just got a couple of little bars to put on that I remembered very well last time. That were fiddly as anything last time as well as this time. That go, one on there, one in there, hole-wise. And it's these little pins here. This is where it gets a bit fiddly again. I remember it well. You can get it in there. It's happy days. There's one, I believe. Yep. And one more. These little things. And little bars. Protective rails, whatever you want to call it. Straighten that back out again. Should be one on this side as well. See the hole just there, I just make out the holes on it. Get this other one on, and we should be good. I won't have had as much done tonight as I would like, but customers come first. I can get that down into there, like that. Awesome. Can't believe I got that in so easy. There we go. So there's that sub-assembly there. With all the little bars and thin pins and everything else. All good. So what we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. About 21, 22 parts there, just to make that bit. So, not too bad. And that will pop onto the end of the rail gun next week. I will be on next week. Scale Model Show, Scale Scotland in Edinburgh has been cancelled last minute. Not by choice. Not by me either, the venue itself. Unfortunately, the venue's been changed everything and it's not working out, so that's been cancelled. So I will be here, or I should be here, I'll say, next week, hopefully. I would like to be, so we shall continue that next week. So the next bit next week, like on the other three, will be on that page where we're doing all the little starry bits and all that kind of stuff. So you've got all these little pins that go in on the sides, your little mudguardy bits and your steps and all that kind of thing, and just the end, the other end bracket, and then we'll start on this assembly again, and then that will be pretty much the third one done by the time we've done all these bits. This one's the 2-box ones now, what we're on, so we'll get on with them. So a couple more episodes and we'll be done on this one hopefully, and on to the last one, and then we'll start feeling like we're getting somewhere. Whereas at the moment I feel like I'm doing the same stuff every time because we keep doing it for the other babies that are over there. But it is what it is. But yeah, so there we go. That's 20 odd pieces, happy days, and I served a couple of customers and spent a bit of time doing that as well. So all good fun. Customer side, you know, it is what it is. I am in a shop, so you know, it's expected. So that's where we'll go hopefully next week. Happy days. That's about it I think today. No point in me doing anything else because everything else takes time, if you know what I mean. And at the end of the day we run out of time. Well, I suppose I could attach it to the end there. I think I might try that actually. We'll see how we go. I'll put that on there and see if we can get that on without any hassles. Yeah, that'll go on without any hassles. So we'll whoop that on now and then we'll be done. If there was a bit of fiddliness and all that and having to sand and all sorts of problems, then I would maybe leave it until next time. But we seem to be okay, so I'm just going to glue on this side. And then what we're going to do, I'm just going to push that now. Push that up because it's a nice snug fit. That'll do me. Happy days, letting that's on there now. Super job. All good. Yeah, it's on the right side. I was just checking there. There you go. All good. Awesome. Well, that's it for now. Like I say, next week we'll carry on. Hopefully next week. There's no reason why not. Unless something major happens. And we'll carry on with the other side. And that'll be 3 bogies. We're nearly done on. So, all good. Cheers, Paul. Appreciate it. And listen, guys, thanks for your patience as well, eh? Because obviously, me going away to customers, you're all just sitting there at a blank screen, eh? Probably listening to me. I don't know if you can hear me or not when I'm talking to people, but at the end of the day, you kept chatting amongst yourselves, which is happy days, so all good. Yeah, we'll see some of you on Friday. Obviously on the Zoom chat, me and Paul are part of. Paul runs, so oh right, that's different. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try and reconnect you. Successfully connected. Never had that happen before. Oh well, happy days. Yeah, so if you want Fridays, we're about. Just give us a shout. Send you a link, whatever. And like I say, hopefully next week I shall see you all again. Take care. Cheers, pal. No worries. And thanks very much for the likes. Appreciate it all the time. appreciate your patience with me and chatting away and whatever when I'm away. And all good fun. So I shall see you all next week. So take care, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.